Is it not streaming? Hold on. Nope, it's supposed to be streaming. Oh, there we go. Okay. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Stormer Stormia Plays, and welcome to my first experiences with The Outer Worlds 2. I did this with Starfield. I intended to do it with Avowed, but never got a chance to do it. So I'm really glad to be doing this with The Outer Worlds 2. This is going to be just like, however long the introduction to the game is, just to like record my first thoughts with the game, so that way I have them for prosperity. I intend to do this when The Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. I may have to do some finagling to make that happen, but we'll just see. This is going to be my personal character that I'm making tonight. I will make my character on Sunday that we're going to be playing for my evil playthrough of The Outer Worlds 2, which is going to be my stream series. I don't know a lot about what we're going to do for that yet, because there are two different factions apparently that can, you know, function for an evil playthrough, so I don't know which one we're going to be siding with yet. So hopefully we'll find out more as I'm playing, or I'll find out as we're doing the actual evil playthrough. So let's go ahead and get started.
Welcome to The Outer Worlds 2. Any similarities to real-world dystopian corporate-branded hellscapes are purely coincidental. I'm the Moon Man. You might know me from such business entities as Spacer's Choice or its parent company, Universal Defense Logistics. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. But I won't bore you with how I became the galaxy's most beloved and recognizable spokesmoon. You're here to choose options from a menu. Well, have I got menu options for you?
I'm choosing options from a menu, huh? I want to start a new game. Without the grand plan, all that's left is the empty set.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of
Get a
yourself.
hold of yourself!
You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
Earth Directorate.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side.
On your side, Joe.
Whether against corrupt corporations,
Correct corporations. It's the Moon Man from Spacer's Choice.
tyrannical governments,
Tyrannical governments.
or corrupt corporations
Or
in
corrupt
league with
corporations in
tyrannical
league with
governments.
tyrannical governments. And then we just open
The
fire.
Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base.
6 months to 10 years. Greetings, Earth Directorate Mission Commander. Identification verification required to unlock mission briefing. Please provide pertinent visual parameters. Okay, so first of all, body type 2. Alright, so let's see. There was a Pacific preset that I liked. I think I just ended up going with 1. Now, so you can't really choose your weight or height or anything like that. The only thing you can choose is whether you have prosthetic limbs or not. I've decided not to go with prosthetic limbs for this playthrough. For the head, I kind of like number 2 here. Skin tone, let's go down to 3. Not gonna do a mole. So what was that, Joe? Sorry.
I'm probably gonna do that. Right on.
Oh, for this game?
And maybe even leg. Yeah.
I didn't know you intended to play this game.
Probably gonna get it. Well, I've got the first one.
Okay. Well, see, I know you don't like things like Fallout, so I wasn't sure if this would be up your alley or not.
To be fair, I didn't realize it was simply too full when I got it. I just
Yeah.
I followed
Let's see, it's looking for green eyes that are... Actually, purple eyes are cool too, but... I have a particular character I'm making, so... There we go, that's nice. Nose size down a little bit. Don't mess with the cheek size. Every time I mess with the cheek size, it's absolutely horrific looking. Okay, as close to a ponytail as I can get. Because I don't think there's an actual ponytail. That looks nice, I kind of like that. That's nice too. I mean, that's kind of a ponytail, but it's not really fitting to the character. This'll do. And then I think it's 24 I want. Yeah, 24. I did do some scouting of the character builder, so I kind of had an idea of what I was making, so that way I wouldn't spend all night on it. Okay, is this the character you're going to stream with? No, this is for, this is my personal character. I will make my stream character on Sunday. Okay, and then let's go for a little purple. There we go. Just light purple so you can just see it. And then take off the piercing. I'm not going to be spending much time in third person probably. Alright, so our background. So the background is basically just for flavor. It gives you some unique options during some speech checks. So, you know, each time you play you can have a different... you can have different options from that. So I'm going to go with Lawbringer. After experiencing a youth of hardship and corporate malfeasance? Is that how you say that? Malfeasance? You joined the Earth Directorate, devoting your life to bringing order to colonies in the throes of chaos. You are a champion of the people, whether they want one or not. The law is not to be trifled with, and neither are you. Okay. And now, so here you get to pick traits. You can pick one free positive trait. You can pick a second positive trait, but if you do, you have to take a negative trait. So we're just going to go through these real quick. So first and foremost, we have Brawny. You are able to perform great feats of strength in combat. You're an unstoppable force. Sliding or sprinting into hostiles will knock them down. Cooldown is 5 seconds. Brilliant. You're intelligent, able to more easily solve problems and pick up new skills. During skill selection, specialize in one additional skill. Specialized skills start with 2 points. So instead of 1 point. I may grab Brilliant. I may take a negative trait. I'll have to see what they actually say before I think about that. Heroic. Others tend to naturally follow and look up to you. Minus 20% companion ability charge time. Innovative. You are inventive and crafty, always able to find unique solutions to complex problems. You found numerous ways to be more efficient when crafting. Crafting recipes for ammo, throwables, and resources create up to twice as many of those items for the same amount of crafting materials. Lucky. You're lucky. Things tend to go your way. Plus 5% critical chance. Certain opportunities are just accessible to you. This is the positive trait I'm going to be taking. If I don't take Brilliant, then I won't. I'll just have Lucky by itself. Nimble. I was very tempted by Nimble. You are quick and dexterous, able to move more quickly when stealthing and in combat. Plus 25 crouch speed and plus 25 combat sprint speed. I can't tell you how tempting that was. Resilient. You can power through even the deadliest of injuries. It requires more than usual to take you down in combat. Death is prevented for 3 seconds the first time you would have died each combat. Suave. You have a way with words, getting you discounts at vendors and talking your way out of minor crimes. 10% discount to all vendors, and bounty must be 2 times higher than normal to be seen as an outlaw. Witty. Your fun demeanor and quick wit makes you popular with others. Others are willing to forgive your past transgressions. Reputation with any faction can never decrease below neutral, preventing any penalties that would be gained from having a negative reputation with a faction such as vendor surcharges. Now, what I've heard is if you're going to specialize in speech, witty and suave are kind of wasted. So since speech is going to be one of my primary skills on this character, I definitely wouldn't be taking them. So I'm going to grab lucky. Now, if I come up here and take Brilliant, am I locked into that, or can I go back if I choose to? I don't actually know. I'm hoping I can back out. So there are only 3 negative traits. I don't think I can take Dumb along with Brilliant, but this would, so let's just go from the top. You're hard on the ears and people don't like talking to you. Others have a hard time accepting you into their communities and organizations. Basically, this is the opposite of witty. Reputation with any faction can never increase above neutral, preventing any bonuses that would be gained from having a positive reputation with a faction such as vendor discounts. You can take both witty and abrasive at the same time. I don't know why you would, but you can. Dumb. You weren't recruited for your ability to plan or solve problems. You just can't learn some things. During skill selection, lock 5 of the 12 available skills. Those skills can never have points added to them. There's a possible challenge run in that somewhere. I don't know exactly what it would be yet, but that is a possible. Like, that gives me ideas that a challenge run where, you know, you can only use the skills that aren't locked by Dumb or something like that. Just been sitting with it up. And then sickly, your body is weak, prone to breaks, scrapes, and illness. Injuries and crashes from primers are more likely, so you have minus 15% base health and 15 toxicity crash threshold. Honestly, can I back out? Okay, I can. So, and then traits, can I? Yes, okay. So we're just gonna take lucky. I'm not gonna get too technical with it in this playthrough. All right, so skills are gonna work a little different than they did in the first Outer Worlds. The first Outer Worlds, you know, it was a skill up to 100, so skills had their minor benefits as you went up, and you had to hit certain thresholds, typically thresholds of 20 to gain a benefit. With this one, it's different. There are checks in the world based on skills, and if you meet the skill or the check, you can just do it. You also get different bonuses for each one. For example, guns, which is one of my skills I wanted to start with. 10% range damage and 1% armor penetration per level. So, with guns starting at rank 1, so even if you don't spec into guns, you have 10% range damage and plus 1% armor penetration to guns because you always start with guns at skill rank 1. Now, I'm going to start at rank 2, so that's 20% range damage and plus 2% range penetration. The other skill I'm going to go with is speech. Speech allows you to better influence others in conversations. Investing in speech skills allows you to select perks that will let you get discounts at vendors, intimidate others, and gain more reputation with factions. But also gives you plus 5% damage to humans. Yeah, and they all have stuff like this. Like, for example, sneak attack damage, reduces awareness, Science Gadget Energy, 10% more stacks of non-physical damage type side effects, so stuff like plasma and electric damage. Science is going to be hard for me not to look into. Observation gives bonus weak spot damage. Medical gives extra damage to creatures and raises your toxicity crash threshold. Melee, of course, raises your melee damage and reduces damage received while blocking. Lockpick gives you evasion chance in addition to allowing you to pick locks. Leadership gives you companion damage and health. 5% damage to auto mechanicals from hack in addition to being able to hack stuff. Bonus explosive damage and damage resistance against explosives. And of course, engineering just gives you a flat damage resistance overall. So I'm going to go for speech. Okay, next. And this is going to be Sophia Arco. Okay. So we have Sophia Arco, Lawbringer, Lucky, Guns, and Speech. Let's go. Normal difficulty is fine for this first playthrough. Identity confirmed. Unlocking classified transmission. Priority message incoming.
Ah, Commander. My favorite agent at striking fear of the law into the purveyors of oppression and corruption while waving our standard high. Unfortunately, this mission is of a more clandestine nature than your usual assignment, but it is of the utmost urgency and importance. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that must remain triple top secret classified, this colony is outside our jurisdiction for now. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. And without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No surveillance, no spreading justice, no imposition of righteousness. Hence, no survival for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action. I know you will not fail us. Law be with you and your team, Commander.
What I don't know if this is before or after Earth goes dark in the Outer Worlds 1. That's something that I haven't, I don't know. I kind of hope they cover it. Okay, so we've got the incognito navigational terminal. We can't use that right now. If we open our menu, we can see our character that we made with her nice fiery red hair. Maybe I should have gone for a darker red. Oh well, it's fine. So we have a bunch of different menus here. Yeah. Mrs. All Sunday's always been Robin. Yeah. She grows... she's 2 years... no, so the one you're probably used to seeing is probably 2 years older after post-time skip.
Commander, hey, got a moment?
Yeah. Always has been. I was even telling Mars the other day, I was like, oh, I can't wait till Joe learns that Mrs. All Sunday is Robin.
Hi.
Hey, Niles.
Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
10% less brain damage than the old ones. That doesn't really fill me full of confidence.
Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
They simulate
brain
damage?
Oh, no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
See, what are they telling you?
Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And then we have
I mean, he's not completely wrong.
And Jepson, well, you know him. He don't talk much. So, what do you think?
For this character, I have to say, I've always said we need to put the people first. Their humanity and yours is priceless.
There's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
Let's go. Thanks for bringing me the tactical time device. Tactical time dilation device, by the way. I appreciate it.
Call should come through at the console.
Alright, so this is the door to my chambers where my credentials are to be able to access the conversation. If I had the Brawny trait or Engineering 1, I could open this door, but unfortunately I can't, so we're going to have to go through another way. First of all, let's come over here and grab a box of Purpleberry Crunch. That takes me back. Do you remember Rizzo's, Joe? With all the worms? You remember Rizzo's with all the worms during Outer Worlds 1? Where they had all the worms taking over people's brains and stuff? Okay. Thought that had more of an impact. Welcome, Commander. Please select from the following menu. Earth Directorate Handbook. Let's see. Variation of mission orientation? While agents frequently receive their orders a specific set of actions from their local Earth Directorate system headquarters in the form of Aetherwave video message, sometimes directly from the Chief of Special Operations, accompanied by a well-typed brief, they also can receive new missions in the field from other agents as well as appeals from private citizens. While these latter missions may contain a few well-detailed elements, they are often vague and poorly worded, sometimes even containing spelling and grammar mistakes. Agents should expect to use their best judgment and their extensive training to determine the exact mission parameters. Remember, a citizen may not be able to spell malfunction or malfaction, but an agent still expected to apprehend the wrongdoers and subsequently file a correctly spelled report. Cargo mishandling incident procedure. You might think investigating cargo mishandling incidents, also known as CMIs, or more colloquially as smuggling operations, is beneath the notice of a highly trained and well-armed Earth Directorate agent, but you would be wrong. Nothing is beneath our notice. From illegal sprat trafficking to the importing of contraband weapons, drugs, and snack foods, the Earth Directorate takes each and every CMI seriously, prosecuting each infraction to the edge of legal enforcement and beyond. We will not stop until we have taught every CMI transgressor the fear of the words Earth Directorate and Agent. Use of Force Guidelines. It is said that peace cannot be kept through force, but only through understanding. At the Earth Directorate, we have combined both viewpoints. Peace can be kept through the understanding of force, our force. While we do not condone the indiscriminate use of violence, we also understand that our agents frequently find themselves in dangerous situations, where deadly force is the only course of action. All we ask is that agents use their best judgment, and if they are forced to select a violent solution, to subsequently fill out the use of deadly force form, also known internally as a "you dead foe" in triplicate, one for the tribunal, one for the record archive, and one for personal use. Also, agents should bear in mind that ammunition is quite expensive and needs to be reported in an agent's daily operational cost or DOC report. Okay, and that's everything. So, unfortunately, our organization is not immune to the problems that are plaguing the settled, or not the settled system, but the galaxy under the corporations. Okay, so now I can pull this lever and the door opens. Alright, and I want to say there was an item I could pick up somewhere over here. Let's see, this is the drop-off area. I got a codex too. Okay, this is a med bay, but I don't think we can do anything here yet. Or, I don't even know if we get to keep this ship. Short rounds. That must be like light ammunition from the previous game, maybe. We got a necklace, which is going to sell for 17 bits, or the equivalent of bits in this game. Alright, insert my credentials.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly.
Oh, he's fighting Crocodile.
As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip core.
The seals do say, remove under penalty of explosive death. I just saw it as swift justice.
They actually are the exact opposite. They're just a cover. That whole story, the one about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function, well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
Okay, what kind of resistance can we expect
Hopefully
upon
none.
landing?
Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Okay.
I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
So, see, we all calm down. Agent Pesco meant no disrespect. I don't care who you are. No one talks to my agent that way. Do you understand me? Noted. Let's move on. I agree. Agent Pesco, keep your witty remarks to yourself.
Hear you loud and clear, Commander. Will do.
You'd better. You've no idea what I've sacrificed, and what I'm prepared to sacrifice still. I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I thought a team led by someone known for their respect of the law would be more disciplined than this.
See, so I can use speech 1 to say, you remember that I'm in charge. Are you finished? I can promise you no one on my team will be found at this mission. We're professionals.
Yes, of course. You were in command here. I apologize if I allowed my nerves to get the better of me. It will not happen again. I promise you. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Abara. DeFreeze out.
Navigators warmed up.
Wonder if they were romantically involved. Pascal's going to get punched in the face if she tries to make a problem out of me telling her to keep her remarks to herself. But I think I had a good reason to tell her to keep her remarks to herself. All right, Horizon Point Station. Let's roll. I think one of my favorite moments in Baroque Works, Joe, is the moment where Vivi's about to get blasted by Mr. 5 and Zoro just comes down with his sword and cuts the explosive in half. She's like, Mr. Bushido! Huh? Yeah. But she stops calling him that after a while, I think, doesn't she? Or she still call him Agent or Mr. Bushido? I don't remember, it's been a while. It's probably time I do another watch of, or another read of One Piece at some point. 109 volumes, I can do it. We've already got our first pistol.
We all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
So lovely, isn't he? It's so hard for me to figure out which of the two factions, because it could be either the Protectorate or Anti-Cleo's Choice. Like, I just don't know which one's going to be more evil for my evil character, because obviously I'm going to go with the most evil character.
While you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Basically, yeah. I don't know whether he'll use shotguns yet or not.
But even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe.
So if I had lockpick, I could open this. Of course, I would also need a backpick, which I don't have. So. A History of Utopia, what every good subject must know. Important. If you have received this pamphlet, you are to read it in its entirety, hourly, until it's committed to memory. A subject who is knowledgeable of our society's foundation is an empowered subject indeed. Arcadia was founded by the intrepid visionary genius Alexandra Varick, known today as our beloved matriarch. Thanks to her revolutionary invention of skip drives, she gained the power and resources to form the colony of her dreams, a utopia where we want for nothing, and together can achieve anything. And you, dear reader, are living in it. Upon her passing in 2260, the sovereignty was passed on to her son, Reuben Varick, who further led Arcadia into prosperity. And in 2345, just 7 years ago, we welcomed our second sovereign, Alexandra's grandson, Henry Varick. With his unique perspective and the guidance of his most trusted advisor, Counsel Emery Théodot. That's a French name, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Arcadia will surely be led into an even greater age. Oh god, why am I getting Grand Vizier vibes?
We all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements.
Oh, hold on, we've got a thing here. Section temporary closed due to Sovereign's family visitation. If you're seeing this, you are in violation of protocol. Report yourself immediately for disciplinary action. That's it, Joe. Report yourself. Your sovereign, protector of Arcadia, caretaker of worlds. Yeah, it could be interesting to do a melee play character.
That smell. Did a sprat get flash fried in here?
Yeah, a rabid sprat definitely got flash fried. Okay, place the power fuse.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
As unable to function due to death, expiring without permission will result in demerits.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
Yep, and I found a badge. It might be helpful to convince whoever answers if I use
Always
the
a good
intercom.
idea to have a cover story.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail.
Let's see, so we have, this is Cadet Robin Mowry, subject number 831. Can you please shut down the defenses? I can't afford any demerits either. Can you please help me out and shut down the defenses? Well, if you don't shut down the defenses immediately, you're getting more demerits. I'm Earth Director Agent. I'm here to steal an Absolutely not. Sorry, wrong button. Let's use this ID card.
Oh. Now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment?
It was horrible. It was great. You should try it. The what now? It was horrible.
I knew it. I mean, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject.
Let's see, we've got speech 1. Then can you help me out? I don't want to be sent back to mental refreshment, was it? Turn off the defenses now. If you don't, I'll make sure you're mentally refreshed.
I can't do that. I mean, I would. It's just... You know what, though? In your condition, you're unlikely to even remember this discussion. So it should be of no consequence to me. I will disable the defenses for you, Mowry. But in the off chance you happen to recollect any of this, I beg you never speak.
What was that, Joe? Sorry.
And please, do not go around pressing any buttons or fussing with any more what's-its. You wouldn't want to be sent back to... I mean, reassigned again?
Nice. Look how you fooled that guard, Commander.
Yeah, I know the crowd you're talking about. Pinchers. Oh, I have no idea. Read this, Cadet Mowry. Cadet Mowry, you have been assigned to this posting for a reason. You are to maintain order and cleanliness with this landing pad until ordered otherwise. In case of emergency or extreme confusion, send a message to the Arbiter immediately. Please continue to review your mental refreshment outtake pamphlet to remain in step with your duties. Remember, your ability to complete your duties will be reflected on your perpetual appraisal of purpose. Addendum, read this too. In anticipation of any follow-up questions you may have, please refer to the following items. 1. Momentarily not knowing where you are is not an emergency. 2. Do not use sharp objects when cleaning the electrical wiring. Cut through the grime is a figurative expression. 3. This landing pad is scheduled to be decommissioned soon as part of a protocol for the family Varric visit. Once this happens, you are to report to Central Dispatch for your temporary assignment. This is important. Once decommissioned, security measures will restart upon any power surge. So should you attempt to continue cleaning, it'll be likely you will be fired upon. 4. Should this happen, seek cover and put out any fire on your person before contacting the Arbiter. From the Office of the Sovereign, subject a joyful missive. The last few years have been difficult since the death of our beloved first Sovereign, but the Protectorate remains strong. Our new Sovereign, the first son and the grandson of our beloved Matriarch, will lead us to a new future for all mankind. Our moral obligation to lead humankind was set back on Earth when the Matriarch was and the first presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant first envisioned our perfect society. It is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are, but none of us can do it alone. Your neighbor takes comfort in knowing that you would not hesitate to report them for questionable behavior, and you know you feel the same. However, even in the most upstanding subject sometimes needs guidance. In preparation for the visit of family Varric, kin of the Sovereign, the following security measures will be in place. Landing pads 0 to 53... 0 through 53 through 053 through 059 will be temporarily decommissioned. Any access to the sector must be funneled through landing pads 062 or 066, where security has been tripled. To keep Sector 50 free of crowding, only a select number of authorized subjects will be allowed to continue their work in the area during the family Varric's visit. All other subjects shall be temporarily reassigned. All guards will be assigned to a location to patrol. These patrols may not be ceased until ordered to. Okay.
We all know that a structure is only as strong.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be Central Dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
So let's see. I'll take security ops. I'm good at sticking to the shadows. I'll go to Central Dispatch, face the
Kinda
guards
figured
head
that'd
on.
be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander. Everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Okay. So I think they're going to the left and I'm going to the right. Yeah, that's
Agent
exactly
Pascal.
what's going on.
Ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
You gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Not getting shot, certainly part of it.
Tactical Time Dilation Gadget. You are equipped with the latest in Earth-directed technology. The Tactical Time Dilation Gadget slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your gadget energy meter very slowly, while moving and attacking drains it faster. The gadget energy meter refreshes slowly over time, but can be increased via equipment and the science skill.
Surely you don't think it's anything untoward.
Maintaining perfection.
Well, that was our first battle. That wasn't bad.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. Just seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
Couldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship. What? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Finishing my firearm. Each a vital cog.
Use my medical inhaler. Well, they've got throwables, okay. That's how they were doing damage to me, okay.
Explosion imminent. Sustain the system.
Okay, so even using health increases your toxicity. Okay, I was wondering about that because some of the stuff I'd seen has suggested it had, but I hadn't actually seen anything that actually confirmed it. Now I know for a fact that healing does increases your toxicity. So I'm assuming that if you get too overtoxic, you know, if you get too much toxic, it like causes you to crash or weakens you or something. So there's some kind of penalty that keeps you from just spamming the inhaler in this game. Okay. But that's what food is actually for, I believe. So if I go over here, I can actually use like Purple Berry Crunch to get some health back. Oh hey, compact rounds are the Vulcan rounds, so they're the heavy rounds from the previous game. There's a mag pick. Hold on, I want to see my ammo. I can't see my ammo. Okay, no, this does not take compact rounds. But this must take the short rounds. Actually, can I confirm that? Hold on. Can I look at my pistol? Yeah. No, it does take compact rounds. What? Then why didn't it go up when I picked up those compact rounds? Wait, hold on. Do I not have... I thought I had short rounds. Okay, I can't actually see my ammunition types.
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafe. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Transformer manual or engineering 1. So if I'd actually taken engineering 1, I could just skip straight to doing that.
I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia.
Ooh. I got an explosive grenade that I can equip. Oh, it's already equipped, okay.
Built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Transformer manual used. Cool.
Good. Now that that's done... Oh, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
Oh, a vendor. Okay, I can buy ammunition and stuff here if I need to. So let's see, what do we got? We've got Antiseptic. This is Inhaler Charge. Kills germs, promotes the healing of mind and body. Urges are used by Inhaler for healing while in combat. Oh, so this is our healing item. Victory's pain assured. Tribute Dagna Tea. It's your pride you can swallow. Food and drink can be consumed outside of combat to restore health. Nothing but taste you will enjoy. Vorsloof. Food and drink, that's 4% back. Security Nitrogen Flushed Meal Pack. That's 4% health. And I can also buy compact rounds and short rounds. Okay, I do have 11 short rounds, but this pistol doesn't use them. This pistol uses the compact rounds. So yeah, Vulcan compact rounds and also Vulcan short rounds. So both of these are Vulcan. So, how much? Current funds are too low to purchase full stock. I can buy one because I have 5 money. Do I have anything to sell? I do actually. Hold on. Sell junk. Oh, you know, I haven't checked. ammo have, or not ammo, does weapons have durability in this game? So let's see, I can actually afford... How much do these cost each? Hold on. So I could actually afford 192 if I want to. We don't really need all that much. Let's go for 50 rounds, I think. That way I can have some bits for later. How much do these cost? Oh, these are expensive, good gracious. Okay, hold on. Let me look at my ammo my weapon real fast. Do weapons have durability? No, they don't. Okay. So we don't have to maintain armor and weapons in this game. Kill cam.
Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements. The dirt on
Oh man, he lost his legs. Good gracious.
built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Okay, so we ain't going through this door because I don't have either explosives or lockpick, so that's just not going to happen.
Malefactors identified. Just as the perfection is replenishing my firearm. Much better.
Okay. May have been a waste of funds to have bought that that ammo, because it looks like I'm getting plenty of ammunition. Okay, so I do have this for food. So if I was to consume this, it should give me back 6% of my HP. Huh? No. Security bourbon. I mean, hey, if the bourbon makes me feel good. Have you seen my security bottle? Yes, I took it away and threw it away because you shouldn't be cuddling a bottle as you go to sleep. But it's mine, I want it back. Go ahead, school me in spells. Fine, I'll cast my favorite one. Fireball! Jeez, fire.
Nothing too serious, but any distraction you could provide would be helpful, Commander.
Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements. On which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive.
Welcome package procedure. I'm just gonna skip this. Requirements not met. I either need hack. Anyway, I need hack and a bypass stunt, which I don't have.
each and every one of you. Yes, you.
Access console for communication tower broadcast management. Remove backup power cord.
Just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps...
Comms are down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the rendezvous point. I'll see you and your team soon in the skip labs.
Shoot. I kind of wish one of you would drop some extra health because I'm using my last health pack right now. No, I should be fine. I think. We'll see. Be nice to have a more reliable pistol than this.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Is this where you're gonna get your revenge, Pascal, because I told you to keep your witty remarks to yourself? See, we got bit cartridges, compact ammo, explosive grenades, short rounds, compact rounds, short rounds. See, we got moderation vodka, prestige gin, more compact rounds, excellent. Bypass stunt. Oh hey, this is an auto dock. Oh, so not only did it heal me, it also filled up my medical inhaler too. Okay, that's cool. I need to remember where that is. Assuming that I can come back to it.
Hold on. What's this doing here?
No!
What's that? An explosion? Ibarra, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
I'm not sure what just happened. Oh shit.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine and then... Oh, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
You might need to worry about yourself right now, buddy.
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
Your new mission is to walk off that flesh wound, find Pascal, and return to the ship. Avoid the mission, you're lucky to be alive. You need to get yourself back to the ship.
Surely you ain't suggesting I leave one of our own behind? Not after what you told me back on the ship. I mean...
Dude, you lost your arm.
Pascal could... She could still be alive. No. You can write me up later. But I ain't leaving here without her.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the skip labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist Agent Ibarra in his endeavors, per Earth Directorate guideline.
I think I'm gonna reload and choose the option I probably should have gone with. I was thinking I was gonna be able to save him, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to, so I'm gonna tell him to try to find her. Because that feels like more what I would say, but I was trying to play the system and save him, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Oh, we actually have a flashlight. I didn't realize that.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that? An explosion? A bomb.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then...
There is a 90...
I don't understand. On it, Commander. Wouldn't dream of doing less than my Earth Director at best. Just like you told me. Ain't nobody's getting left behind on my watch. I'm just a bit dizzy at the moment. I'm sure it will pass. I sure hope I find her before the Protectorate sets their lamps on us.
Issuing urgent
We really need
reminder.
to get you to the auto
Time
dock.
is of the essence. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander,
Okay, so I have a
guards are closing
rifle
in on
now. I
your
won't be
location.
using it,
Agent
though.
DeVries, we need an updated tactical report.
So it's a repeating rifle. It fires short rounds. It's got a magazine of 10, a rate of fire of 1.1 second, weak spot bonus plus 50%. So, what is it? Is it like a venerable mainstay in almost all Arcadian households? Every man, woman, and child of Arcadia is trained in this in the operation and maintenance of this tried and true weapon. Hold on, let me at least look at what it looks like. Hold on.
We've got agents down.
Makes no sense. There were no
I'm not really sure what kind of rifle this is
area.
supposed to be.
No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Yeah, I know, you're right. I don't like it, but I know you're right.
Stand by for further instructions.
Hastening to cover!
How do y'all like being exploded?
Maintaining perfection!
Run back over here and use the auto dock again if I can. Nope. Okay, so the auto docks are they a one-time use only? Yeah, I need to remember that. The auto docks are something I should only use in a case of an emergency. Or, you know, if I'm low on health. I shouldn't use them as soon as I see them.
Hey, you
It's
there!
this guy.
Come over! What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something has transpired at Central Dispatch. I've heard gunshots, screams. I fear we may be under attack, but how? This is the Sovereign's Arcadia! I've attempted to raise anyone within the sector, but communications are completely down. And there was that explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here.
See, there's an emergency. I need to get into the skip labs at once. I don't know. I just got here myself. Twirl your pistol. I happened. No, this is an emergency. I need to get in the skip labs at once. I don't know. Just got here myself.
Matriarch, your voice. You're the one I spoke to over the intercom, but you're not Mallory, which means I let an unauthorized person into the facility. No. I am ruined. You've played me for a fool, talked me into an action that borders on treason.
What happened?
And now,
Yeah.
the price must be paid. I'm a loyal subject, I swear. Why would you do this to me?
Let's see. Subterfuge in the pursuit of justice is sometimes necessary.
You speak to me of justice while spitting in my face and call my fealty into question with your actions. I am a subject of the Protectorate. I need not tolerate some malcontent having sport at my expense.
I'm sorry, that explanation upset me. I sometimes say the wrong thing when I'm upset.
But that is a failing of mine as well. And far from the only one. You are far braver than me to admit such so readily. To be honest, I fear the demerits I have accrued due to my myriad failings doomed me long before I encountered you. It is only weeks, if not days, before I must face my fate. I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accept it. I know I'm still a loyal subject, even if no one else does.
See, it's obvious you're terrified. I don't have the skill for that. Oh, required info discovered, so I can actually do this. I know you're a good subject, and you'll be an even better one if you help me out. Obviously, you're terrified of mental refreshment, but you're just willing to submit to it.
What is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead.
See, it's on a terminal. Here, I can try to find a way to help you out with that. Arbiter Jackson, I know him, and remembered he helped me after I was mentally refreshed. You're going to be killed or refreshed anyway, just let me through. It's on a terminal here.
Help me out. There is no help for me. Petitioning for redress is only admissible in extreme circumstances. Anything else shows a disrespect for the system's purity and perfection.
No, I mean, I'll find some way to fix it for you. What's more perfect and pure than a clean record?
I'm not certain I follow. You're saying you would alter an official report without authorization? To cover my abject failures? I've never heard of such a thing. Why, that could be like having a new start. Wait, what am I saying? I cannot be party to your scheme. I'd be caught for sure.
My scheme. No, you wouldn't. But with a clean record, there'd be no reason to suspect you of anything.
You do that for me?
Sure. Of course, if you let me into the skip labs.
Glory be to the Protectorate.
All right. I just gotta find that terminal. Can I set that quest? Yes. That's a sealed door, can't go through there. Man, some people have some really high opinions of themselves, don't they?
I don't know what happened out there. This is all going wrong. Niles, he was a promising agent, but we've got no time for grieving. Take the lift behind you and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station, lest his sacrifice be for nothing.
Did he actually die? I thought he was going to be okay. Then again, he did lose his entire arm, so it's probably not going to be okay. I was definitely not just a flesh wound. Like, losing a limb is like, you can die really quickly from losing a limb. Messages from Cadet Elderman, subject hypothesis restoration. Okay, awareness and stealth. We're not going to worry about stealth right now. Oh, hey, a bathroom. Okay, so there is some degree of crafting in this game. I guess we'll find out more later when I find a crafting bench. So I found black powder and now I found a cloth. Since I'm not a professor, I can't make good use of this scribbled note. But that's kind of cool.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at...
Oh hey, mash buttons, lucky. You found the flow controls increase them gradually enough to not set off any warnings. How fortunate. Lucky trait used. Oh, cool. I killed those guys without even having to fire my pistol. There's a lot of science here.
Commander,
well, of course,
you
this is
hear
where
us?
they make the skip drives.
Something's
so
wrong.
Makes sense.
We can't get into the skip lab. DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't...
Pin demerit carelessness. Pin demerit treason. Delete all demerits. Yes, delete all demerits. Delete all of Corbin's demerits. Oh, so that's just completed now. Okay, did I get experience for that? I didn't see a pop-up, but... He was in severe shock when you found him and was likely to pass. Okay. I wasn't entirely sure. I mean, I knew it was bad, but I didn't know how bad it was. Okay, so this is another auto dock. I'm going to hold off on using that so that I can buy supplies here. Should probably sell all my junk. So is that actually like the equivalent of... See, I don't know if that's the equivalent of the Adreno that we used in the last game or not. Or can you only get like charged for your inhaler from the auto dock? Which, like I said, I'm not going to use until I need to, because if they are only one use, I don't want to waste it. Especially when there's an enemy right here who needs to die. A couple enemies, actually.
Improving position.
Who's the bastard?
Grenade. Away!
Yeah. Yeah. Was that Zoro's plan? Okay. Yeah, he's a devious person. Okay. This is actually a good time to test something. So I'm going to go back up to the auto dock because I think I'll be fine. Let me run back up here. I'm going to save just in case this doesn't work the way I think it does. Alright, I'm going to hit my inhaler. Now I'm going to use the auto dock to restore my inhaler charge and, I believe, reduce my toxicity. No. Okay. So yeah, that didn't work the way I thought it did. Well, then again, I have 5 inhaler charges now, so I think it's fine. I guess because it didn't have to heal me as much, it could give me more charges for my inhaler. So maybe it is worth using them as soon as I find them. I don't know.
Enemy operative.
Oh shoot. Gone for Daniel. They're out cold. Shock rods. Commonly used to power shock weapons and automatic technologies. Okay, that's cool. So that's an ammo type.
Seeking cover for our beneficent leader.
I hear an enemy, but I don't see them.
Disruptive influence. So that door's open now. Anything left to see over here? We all work together. Yeah, I don't think that's true. Okay. How do I open this door? Oh, here we go.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I should have known better than to underestimate someone who will go to any length just to see justice done, no matter who gets hurt. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
What exactly is going on here? Why are you doing this? I hope whoever you're working with paid you well to betray us and their directorate, so I guess this whole thing is just because you're horrible at your job. Or wasn't just because you're horrible at your job. So what exactly is going on here? Why are you doing this?
Simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
Oh, this is sad, because I was actually going to side with the scientists in this playthrough. But now they've tried to kill me. Convenient how someone else is always the one being sacrificed in these scenarios. None of that answers my question. Oh, it does it, does it? Oh, it does it? What exactly is this obvious? What is this obviously flawed grand plan? I have a different interpretation of the plan. It says you're the one who has to die here. Let's see, convenient how someone else is always the one being sacrificed
Your
in these
righteousness
scenarios.
is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either.
But why involve us? Why didn't you just do whatever this is before we even got here?
Don't you think I would have? Sparing Niles and not having to deal with you would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan.
But what did
cares
I do
not
to
for our
annoy
wants.
you?
I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
Screw the math. It's too late for you to stand down, Niles. It's not too late for you to stand down. Niles is still alive.
There is no too late. This is happening right on time, as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
Oh hey, I'm getting into the escape pod. This is why we were in this hibernation chamber, whatever this is. Well, no, he's definitely dead now. Wait, so the cadet that we put all that effort into saving is dead as well. Maybe he got off. Emergency habitation. Emergency hibernation activated. This is the scene from the opening trailer.
Naturally occurring rift anomaly.
Sovereign's family has been killed in a
Earth Directorate agent. Contact with Earth has been low.
Now the Earth has gone dark.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice.
Auntie's
value
choice.
for your bid.
Acadian citizens, we've come to deliver.
How long
you
was I
from
out,
oppression.
I wonder? Oh, hey, somebody saved me. Some kind of ship found me. The Outer Worlds 2. Well, guys, this is where the stream is going to end. I will be back with this on Sunday, where we're going to play my actual stream character. So, thank you very much, and have a great day. Goodbye.